Alright guys, how's it going? This is Dave. Bit of a different video today. We're actually down my basement. It's the start of a new series that you'll hopefully see a lot more of my kids in. I'm actually in my basement, finishing my basement off. I've got the other side reasonably well completed. But on this side, I'm actually starting up. I'll be putting a bath in on the other, bathroom, half bath. Finishing the laundry room, a few other things. But on this side, let me try to turn it around for you guys. Finishing up there, I got to do a little bit of caulking and stuff like that. Finished up around the window. That window's so dirty, keeps getting dirty from all the rain. But I'm actually putting in a layout, model train layout in this room. So this is going to be the start of the series on this. And let me back up so you can kind of get a feel for the room. Okay, so I'm kind of zoomed out here so you can see the overall room and what's going on over here. But I finished lighting in here. And you can see the pile of wood. I'm actually in the process of starting to cut. I'm going to start putting the benchwork up. Got most of the room done. I'm actually not putting the trim up along the bottom because the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to have the benchwork suspended, and then I'm going to bring down legs off onto the wall so that the wall is falling, so there's actually no legs touching the ground. So it's going to be interesting, and I'll turn the camera on a few times to show you what I'm doing. But it'll at least give you an idea of kind of where I'm starting. So, what I mentioned before, or at least what I wanted to mention is that this layout's going to be a kind of combination of what's called high rail, but I still want to retain a bit of the toy aspect to it, the toy train aspect to it. So I'm going to use fast track. We have quite a bit of it. I actually have a lot of Atlas track, but I let my sons choose what tracks they wanted to use, kind of what layouts, and I used a modeling tool. I think it was called AccuRail or something like that, but it allows you to model what the track plan is going to be, and I'll pop that up right now. So this is a shot of the layout, and you can kind of see that the main section is like 51 by 51, and then it has it's about, the whole area is about 14. I want to say 14 by like 11 and a half, something like that. And then there's a large open area in the center for you to operate. You can see down at the bottom there's a freight yard there. That'll be actually somewhere we'll put some coal accessories and stuff like that. And this is a upper loop here, and see without shaking too much. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. But like here in this area, it's where the coal mine area. This will actually be above this. So this will actually go underneath here, and this is the main first loop, and it has some areas here, some sidings. This is an engine service area here. I got a coal tipple there. Sorry, I was a little angled there, but then you can switch off here, switch in and out of the tracks. This will go up and over, and then down on that side. There should be a good size layout. Should be fun for the kid. All 072 everywhere. Is the small, actually it is all 072 fast track switches, but it should be a lot of fun. So you can see it fits pretty well into the room, and yeah, day one. So I finished the room out, and you can see it's kind of like I got a couple things I want to like clean this guy up a little bit. I can't do that in backwards, so that guy. But I got the lights. I'm gonna eventually paint the ceiling black, but I wanted to get going because the boys are really getting on my case here for not getting it done. So I'll periodically come back in this video, show you what I'm doing with the bench work. All right, so we're kind of zoomed out here so you can see most of the room. There's my helper right there. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Hi, folks.
You very excited about the layout and everything done? You see you helped me get these boards up so far?
Yep.
So,
Very heavy.
yeah, I know, but you did a great job, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right. Good job, man. Now, we're going to get the front section of the layout done up here, the wood, and then we're going to start putting the smaller side sections in here, and then we'll basically hook them together. I'm thinking at the rate we're going, we're probably going to have it done tonight, get at least the bench work up tonight. And then, because it's nice, because this layout really isn't a very big layout. It's a bit of a mess in here, but we'll get it cleaned up. But, Yeah, it's good having a helper here, especially someone who is as interested in the trains. Ain't that right, bud? Right there. Oh, man. Ow, broke my hand. All right. Through the magic of video editing, and boom, main bench work done. So you can see I actually have some of the track. Yes, I am using Fastrack, and it's very sturdy here. I got the benchwork set up. It only has 6 legs total. The rest of it's suspended from the wall, like I had showed you there. And I'm going to add pieces of wood where I need to, but this is actually the lower level, a good portion of it. I need some switches over there, and I need a couple pieces over here to finish. I need basically 3 more switches to be able to actually run the lower level and a couple of various sundry tracks there. But, you know, based on what you saw before with it, you know, the upper level will start back there. It'll raise through here, come around, and then it'll kind of jog inward here and come back down, you know, along the wall there and there. But then, like, right in this area will end up being the freight yard. And I was going to use it for coal loaders and stuff like that. And then some of the people will ask, like, why am I using Fastrack? Because it looks kind of toys. But there's a lot of folks out there now who do a really nice job of making this look realistic with ballast. And I'm going to do the same thing. And I have quite a bit of it from like Christmases. You can see that's one of the boxes right there. And I've got another box right there that has all the 072. Got a couple of the switches that are in here right now. And part of the diagram, if you remember, there'll be a yard here. There'll be a lead here with an industry here. And then there'll be another lead that jogs off there. And then there'll be another switch here that comes down. And there's going to be an engine service facility right in this area. But yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, and this area here, you can see this is wide open here. This is actually where the control panel is going to be. So I'm going to have a control panel right in this section right here. Going to have 2. I'm going to use my Z4000 that I have. And for the train guys, you know what that is. I have a Z4000. Then I'm going to hide a lot of my other controllers for the accessories. It's got a lot of accessories, a lot of light up stuff. I'm going to try to do some really nice scenery on it. Well, folks, that's just about it for today. And actually inside the control panel area here with my helper here. And what do you think, John? You think this would be a cool layout?
Yeah.
It's
ginormous.
It's a good size. I mean, it's what, 14 by 11 and a half, something like that. We're moving pretty quickly. What, less than a day? About a day it took us to get all the bench work up. But yeah, well, that's it for part 1. Part 2, we'll actually start getting some of the wood down on top of the layout, start working on the actual top section of it. I don't need too many more pieces to get at least something running on the inside, but that's it for today, folks. And what do you got, John?
Goodbye.
Oh, no!
I
I know you're supposed to say thanks for watching.
forgot.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.